Merry Christmas, guys. It is time. I love this Minecraft skin, and it really brings me a lot of joy. I made it, hand pixeled. You haven't seen any Minecraft skin this bad. I didn't hand make all of it per se. And sure, I had some inspirations, some that I didn't even really know I was taking inspiration from. The crown was really because I liked this guy named Technoblade, which I just spelled without an N for some reason. And I wanted a crown, and I wasn't gonna copy his crown. It was because, I liked it. And the Two-Face thing was actually something that I came up with what I thought all my own. I had some Legos I was messing with, and they ended up in because I had made an American flag, and they ended up in this weird half white, half red with two eyes thing. And I was like, because I was just like taking them apart and putting them back together, and I was like, you know what? That's what my Minecraft skin is gonna be like. Well, I have a lot of friends, you see, and they all have just said, your skin looks like Rambo. Your skin looks like Rambo. You just copied Rambo's skin. I'm gonna say this, I didn't even know who Rambo was. I put Fambu. What's a Fambu? That's weird. Is it Ranbu? What the heck is his name? There he is. And I see this one too because, that is the skin. But with all honesty, I had never seen this guy before in my life. He's not that popular. And, he's crazy popular, but I didn't know who he was, right? The suit wasn't because of this guy. The suit was because of a fancy guy named Mumbo Jumbo. And I didn't want to take his exact suit. Not that any of these pictures even have his exact suit. That's all. This is his suit. And I don't even like his suit. I'm not a huge fan, but I think it fits his character. So I found this suit, and I think it had a purple tie at the time. So the red tie is my own. I made the red tie. And I gave myself the white and the red hands, and I've been half white and half red the rest of the time. So I think the suit was like some axolotl in a suit thing, and I just, put my own stuff on it. But it is time that I get something a little more original and a little more correct. I think the crown is going to stay. But the suit is also going to stay. And you might be asking, well, if you're just going to keep everything, how are things changing? Well, let's start by taking off the outer layer. Now I'm pretty bald, and let's just look at this. So I want you to watch as I do what I'm about to do. All right. So first, we're going to take the red from my face, and we're going to start filling in the darker areas of. Oh, this is already looking terrible. Can I undo? How are we gonna do this? Is there something I can steal? Like an America suit? Let's see what we can find. Oh, actually, I want to cancel that because we'll just open up another skin decks tab. Red and white suit. Let's see, maybe an America suit. That's kind of what I'm going for. Alright, it's looking like I'm gonna have to do this manually. Ugh. So let's zoom in a little bit. Let's get to work. So the darkest areas are going to look like this. So the things that are already black as they can be, it's like those pixels, that pixel, and those pixels are going to be become red. We're going to go slightly lighter, which I didn't do these ones. Boom. Boom, 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 boom. These are all the really dark ones, aren't they? No, those are Those are what I'm doing. We're gonna go with, all right, the next color up. That's not really different enough. That might be too different. Let's try that. That is perfect. Alright, we almost have this side done. We just need our second lightest color, which is going to be and the lightest color, which is going to be almost just like a pink. Great. Now, watch this. Is there a way I can copy it? No, there isn't. So we're just going to have to do this all manually, which I guess is alright, but now that we have the template of colors, it shouldn't be too hard. So first we're going to get all the lightest pixels done with this pink, and then we're going to go to the second lightest. We're going to do it the opposite order we just did that. So these ones are that, boom, 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 and boom, 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 boom. Oh wait, I forgot. We don't have to do this arm, because I don't know if you guys can see, but if I'm doing the red suit for this half, the left, the right, well, his left, is going to be a white suit. We're going to have to find a cool way to detail it, but it's going to be basically white. We're going to take back a couple so we can undo that wrong pixel. And yeah, so basically I've just made a couple mistakes, but it's alright. We'll still be able to see in the end. We won't have to worry. It'd be nice if we didn't keep making these ones though. Alright, the next color up is right there. I am colorblind, so y'all, if I make any really silly mistakes, I'm really sorry. I don't mean to. It's not really my choice. I wish it was my choice. Wish I could just toggle my colorblindness on and off, you know? Wouldn't that be fun? Alright, and we have to take this one back too, because we have to fix the back there. Alright, next darkest. I think it's this one. Right? Yeah. And you know, I think there is maybe, is there one shade darker that I'm missing? No, there isn't. We're good. We are good. We are doing great. Alright, now all we need is the darkest one, which is the face red. Oh, we forgot to do the arms, so we'll do those pixels, and then these ones are that second to deepest red. I think I might replace the second to deepest red with this one. I think I'm gonna change the color scheme, which is gonna be frustrating because we already did so much, but whatever. It's not gonna be that difficult. I'll survive coloring in a few extra pixels. And I think that does look better too. We'll do this one next. And a little more orangey instead of pinky is exactly what I'd like. So, because I ain't no girl. Y'all know me. Oh yeah, this is looking way better. Oh. We're gonna make sure we have that back, because I believe that was also these ones, right? Yep. There we go. Alright, now if we do this like tie orange, we can grab those. And we still need to do the... Oh, the wrong ones. Almost makes me look like Iron Man or something. Alright, now let's see. This is... Oh, this is all this color. This color too. Oh, turned off the body for a second. Now this color, I believe, is unique. But first, let's hit those spots. Is that... I don't even know what that's... I hate being colorblind. This area should be all orangey, right? So those bright spots can be like a bright orange or maybe like a darker orange. Is that color good? I think that's the best one we've had so far. There we go. And we'll use, or is that like a pale yellow? We'll use a darker version of it for this cuff. What color is that? Let's look it up. What color is hex? Strong orange. All right, so we're right on. We're right on with that. All right, and then I guess we have to choose like a skin tone too, because the new one's gonna be the new guy is gonna be a skin tone, and I guess this will do. Unless I've chosen skin tones that are pretty green before. Let's just look up a skin tone. Let's see if we can find a skin tone white hex code. Simple white. Let's see. I think I'm like kind of this one. So let's see if we can grab it. There we go. Let's copy that. I think that this one... Oh yeah, look how different that is. That, yeah, that's like, I think the earlier one was like green, and this one's like not green. Let's turn off everything but this arm real quick, so we can't mess anything up. Oh, and I forgot we still have to do the inside a bit there. It's too bad we can't just like copy this whole side. What's this one? Oh, that's cool. We're gonna undo what I just did, and we're gonna switch to back to that. But what if I use this thing to do it so that these aren't like just like completely all one toned, and they have some texture to them too. Look at how good that's looking. All right, so let's do not a huge fan of that color. I feel maybe we just go with this one again. Yeah, that looks good. So that half of the suit, except for this part and a little bit over there, is, and so yeah. Let's pull out the rest of these, finish this arm, and then we'll move on to the next arm, which is going to be, I think, a little harder. This is actually the lighter color, because I went with like a kind of a weird, like the lighter color is actually a little bit darker, but it's whatever. This is fine. We're not that upset. We don't care that much. There we go. And this is just like a direct copy, so we just need to do that, 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 that. And boop. We have one arm done. And one chest done, although we still, I bet, need to do the top and bottom for these halves. Then once we have that, we can start working on the white half of the suit. I think we're gonna leave the black pants on, so we'll still have that remnant of the original skin. We're gonna leave the crown. The crown is fundamental. But we're gonna change the face, the expression, and all that. So let's change back body, change off outer layer. Alright, now, so white is kind of a difficult one, because you can find it anywhere. So the brightest white is just gonna be a pure white. Before we do that, let's real quick, let's go back to our skin color, and let's do the hand, so the hand doesn't like merge in with the other side as it goes, merge in with the other colors. And let's remember to use this so it's like textured, because we wouldn't want us to have pale untextured hands. We want us to have pale hands. All right, there we go. Now let's pull up the body, and this is basically all we need. I keep saying it and then forgetting it, so let's finish this top and bottom of the body so that we can just be done with the reds. You know, we want to be done with you reds. There and there. Now, oh, well, and let me guess. It just keeps coming, doesn't it? So we have the brightest color, so we're gonna do that. And then we'll grab the second brightest and we'll do that. Let's see. Let's grab, those are the corners. I keep clicking it, but then not waiting enough time, I guess, or something like that. I'm just gonna color that all in. Not like anyone's gonna see the side that much anyway, and I don't really know what's supposed to go there. There. Ooh. Alright, that is good enough for me, finally. So let's get right onto the whites. So let's start with the brightest color, which is going to be just white, right? So that's that spot, that spot, that spot, that spot, that spot. Because we are leaving this collar thing, except, so like this side might merge in a little bit, but that's okay with me. Alright, so we have the brightest whites, all their dots put in now. Let's see, and then the second brightest is gonna be just a little bit further down. It's like that, and that also goes there. And there. Yeah, we're just doing it by color this time instead of waiting around the whole time. Ooh. We'll undo that last one. And then we have to hit the inside. Oh shoot, I forgot to hit the inside of the body too. This is such a process. It's not necessarily one I really like. Alrighty. So next we have to pick this color. So we're gonna go down just a little bit more this time. Is that? Oh. Get rid of that last dot. I think that's enough of a difference. So. Get all these spots, and I can already see how well this is coming together. It is looking good. We're gonna look so dashing. Nope. All right, next color. Right? Nope, we still gotta hit the insides. Oh, we're not back on that color yet. I'm not on the right color. Alright, that is it for that one. Now we gotta pick one that's a little bit darker again. So maybe 90. Alright, now we'll go back to the suit. Oh yeah. That's like one color darker, isn't it? Yeah. Alright, now we're going a little darker still for there, there, there. Not that last one. That last one's going to be our darkest color. I don't actually think we have any of this shade on the arm. It's just a little bit there. I guess I never did this row at the back, so we'll just fill it in like that. Alright, time for our darkest white. Which is going to be, I guess, a lot of 6s. And of course, I forgot to do a side. That's just so me. Nobody will even notice. Nobody sees that side. I'd have to turn off my legs for people to see that. Alrighty. And that leaves the tie for this entire... Oh, well, I didn't do this on the arm, did I? I feel like I keep wanting to move forward, and I keep having more and more and more stuff that I haven't quite done yet. But now we should be good to go. How is that looking? That is looking like a dashing blazer, if I don't say so myself. Which means that it's time to just change up the tie. So the tie is going to be like a deep blue at the start, a little lighter, a little lighter, and then like a light blue at the tip. And there shouldn't be this red in here. So let's just take a pixel of that, throw it there. Take a pixel of that, throw it there. Let's see, can we just pull up my old shirt so we can see? I think I have a file here. I should have somewhere. In download modes. It should be the same forward and backward. I don't know why it's so blurry. But I think with the tip of the tie, that's where it ends. Oh, so it was... So this is the tie thing. Let's give him a black undershirt. How's that sound? So the darkest colors are there. Next darkest. There, there. There, there. We'll fix that spot, don't you worry. Alright, that should... Oh, if we fix the black. That's it. So now he has a black undershirt. And you know what? I really don't like it. So here's what we are going to do. Because this is the undershirt. We're going to really outline where the undershirt is. We're just going to give him a clear collar, and I think that just about does it. I think that kind of, yeah, that, would you guys agree? Does that make the collar clear? I think it does, but I also think that on this side we could make it even clearer by giving it just a slightly darker shade, like this one. Yes, that is it. So now, I forgot, I wanted to use the smile, so let's see if we can't incorporate that instead of what we had. Is that almost like a purple? I don't want to use a purple. I think that looks a little bit better even. Alright, so we are practically done except for this last key feature, and that's that I want to give him blue cuffs, the shade of his last mouth too. So we'll take off body, add outer layer, get rid of that. So instead of these white cuffs, he'll have blue cuffs, the shape of my last character's mouth, just so that we save every detail of the last somewhere in here. Even though I know we use it for the tie as well, I don't think it'll look terrible to have it as the cuffs here either. Alright, so now let's put on the body, add these, and he is looking rather spiffing, isn't he? There's just one last thing we have to change, and that is his head. So let's start by coming back over here, and let's start with a fresh start. Goodbye, old me, and hello to the new human me. And now, of course, I'm going to give him some hair. And this auto texturing tool is really useful because I didn't realize it was on here, but like when I textured Tectonic BR suit, I was just doing it randomly. Like I textured the hair, and this makes it way easier to have good-looking characters without spending all of the time getting them ready. So the problem with coming up with a face is that if I want to keep something like, oh, I don't know, my last face, but just with like more human tones, it's gonna look like green, right? Like if I look up with, sorry, that's my editing software. If I wanted to have my old eyes, Grian has those eyes. He has like the straight eyes. And it's just, I feel like any way I go, really, it's going to be, like, it doesn't matter what eye shape I do, I'm copying someone or something. So instead, we are going to do black, we're just going to go with what we had, right? Except in black instead of blue. And then we're going to go for, no. What if the eyes were like Grian's? Like a little more like that, and then we were able to do that. I feel like we want something unique. We don't want them to be frowny. What if it was like that, where it's like all the way to the side? What if it was like that, but the other way? Oh, I like it. But it is giving me... Let's just make sure it's not. I think we're safe with that one. I don't think we're going to do the eyes plain black as I had them. I think we're going to give him brown eyes because that's what I have. I have brown eyes. Let's see. Where's like a brown? What do you guys think of that? I'm pretty happy with that. And then you know what? Here, it's skin tones. but by the end they were looking pretty dark, right? No, not really. Let's look up. Oh, this could be useful. Can we get like a dark? I'm blonde, but who says this has to be my actual hair? I looked up dark brown. I didn't look up. Let's see. Green, brown, red, bish, blue. Where's BR? Brick, bright bronze. Brown 1, brown 2, brown 3. I like brown 4, you know. And with the auto, let's see where this puts me on the wheel. I can move it a little up if I want. And add it textured. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna start with like a typical like that, and we're gonna give him a very simple Minecraft hair. We're not doing anything fancy. Is that too red? Let's get it back to where it was. Let's do what it told me to do. And he is just gonna have a very simple Minecraft skin haircut, because that's kind of what I wanted, you know, with the whole his head. He's just gonna have a tricolor face. I was just going for something simple, you know. And then all my friends were like, "Yeah, you're just a big copycat. You aren't actually being interesting. You're just copying other people." And I was like, "No, I'm not." And they're like, "Yeah, look at this random example of some popular YouTuber." And I'm like, "Yeah, but I didn't know who that was." And they're like, "Yeah, it doesn't matter." So we have 3, 3, 2. So we're gonna go 3, 3, 2, just so that it's symmetrical, because it wasn't symmetrical. That bothered me. Let's fill in the top. And this auto texturing thing is so cool, because otherwise I would have spent lots of time doing this. And instead, like, it's done. Although, I will say, there's some merit in changing his head. You know what? I think we should manually texture it. So that it's darker than it was prior, because earlier it had a lot of white pixels, and I think I like it for the hands. Like, the hands are shiny, like they're clean, but the face, I'm not so sure. And we only really have to worry about that one edge, because otherwise people aren't really gonna see that, but whatever. So now that we have that, let's go slightly down. Don't want that. And what if we, one last change, let's take that. Oh. So that he looks a little bit goofy. How do we like about that? How do we like that? I think that I preferred the weird looking straight up thing than goofy. Alright, let's see how he turned out. I think, personally, I think that he looks great. I think that this is a unique character that I'm proud of. And that if you guys want to make your... And that this is my gift to all the haters. All the people who went out and said, you just stole a skin from online. You stole. You're not creative. Take this L And with the L, take a Merry Christmas. And by the way, I'm a big fan of L's. My channel's one. See y'all. Lukigi out. Merry Christmas. Have a good one.